All right, guys. So I'm going to use my my phone and my iPad here to create just a tutorial video on how to use the app. A buddy of mine I used to work with messaged me. He's seen my post and really wants to get on the program, and he was confused about the different DVD sets. I pushed him to the app, but then I remembered how much trouble I had trying to figure out the app, years ago. And I didn't find any videos on the website that I thought were like a real hands-on type tutorial about the entire product here. And then when I YouTubed it, I didn't see where anybody else had really done anything either, so I figured I'd go ahead and give it a shot. This is honestly the first video I've ever made for something like this, so bear with me here. It's not exactly post-production quality here, but at least it'll help some people out. So without further ado, this is the main page of the app. This is the dashboard. This is where you're going to see some basic videos, and obviously it'll be laid out a little bit different on the phone, but this is with the iPad, at least here, and that's your home. If you click up here, it'll expand it to where you can see everything you got. Click on the photo, doesn't do anything because that's your photo. You go to My Program, and then up here in the corner, that's where you're going to click to pick what program you want to do. It goes all the way from bed to chair, all the way to the advanced. You can create a custom program as well. All you got to do is hit select, and then you select the program. If you were like me, where you kept jumping off the bandwagon and jumping back on, where you were missing weeks or months at a time, and you decide you want to start over, all you have to do is go here and then just select the program again, and it'll start you over. It's real simple. Once you get into it, as you can see, I'm going into week 6 in the intermediate here. I've been doing this thing every day, doing that 100-day challenge. But I'll run you through some quick options of what you have here. To do any kind of general edits, you can click the little pencil up there in the corner. And then if you want to add something, like so say tomorrow's a day off, I want to add, I can click there and scroll through and then pick whatever routine I want to do. Another way you can go about doing it is you can go to the workouts that are here. Like let's say I want to add it, you just click up there in the corner, and then you can pick the little plus sign right there to add it to that day. But let's say also, like where you say I have a day off showing for tomorrow, and then the Diamond Cutter 2.0 on Friday. Let's say I know I'm not going to be able to do it Friday because I have something else that my time is dedicated towards. You got those little 3 bars there. All you got to do is grab that, and you can move it however you see fit. Let's say over here, like this fat burner, I know that I'm going to want to replace that with something else because I want to do something a little bit harder that day. You can just hit the little trash thing right there. It'll ask you, sure you want to delete? I'm going to say no because I don't want to right now, but you can delete it, and then you can just use the plus sign to add something else. It's really simple to use. So that's that functionality there. This is where all the workouts are, and you can see you got your favorites up top. To add a favorite, all you do is hit the star there. If it'll work, let's try a different one. So all you got to do is hit the star up in the corner, and it'll add something to your favorites. And then you can just undo it to remove it. So I'll do like, there it goes. No, that's not right. All right, for some reason that's having issues. Usually I don't have any issues with that, so please disregard on that part. But that's how you would add favorites so you have faster access to them. Like I showed you before, if you've come across one and you want to add it to your routine, you just click that and it'll give you the option to add it on a day. You really don't even need to do that though. Let's say today I wake up and I decide I want to do an energy, even though it's not part of my routine. If I just go to it, do the start workout, do the workout, at the end, there'll be a little box that says to log it. Leave that checked, it'll log it for you anyway. If you have a heart rate monitor hooked up, I use the DDPY monitor. It'll show up here. You have to give it a second to cycle to actually make that connection. There are videos out there and directions for how to connect a Bluetooth monitor, so I'm not going to go into that here. So that's that. So you can just scroll down. You can see all the different workouts. You got your beginners, intermediate, advanced, extreme, your jacked 30, jacked 50. There's other videos on here with a lot of the other trainers like Hayden and Christina and a bunch of these other guys here, guys and gals. So you can just scroll through that and see what works for you. And of course, you have the color coding, you know, green being the easiest, red being the hardest. If you want to do a custom workout, what that's for, you just click custom up there within this tab, and it allows you to track other things that you're doing. So let's say you're going to do a gym day and hit the weights and go hit the treadmill. You can still use your heart rate monitor and use this to track it, and it'll add it to your log for you. If you click on here, this is your tracking. So you have your overall scorecard picture here, and then you get into your measurements. This is where you have, and again, the layout's a little bit different on the phone, but it's essentially the same thing the way it works. So you got your weight. You just click the little green button to weigh in. You type in whatever you want to add. I'll just leave it where it was and hit save, and then there you go. You go to your actual measurements. You can click on each one. It'll bring it up over here for you, and you can tell with the update, as you can see, certain things are changing as I'm hitting it. Injuries and pain, if you want to track it, you can do that as well. You look at the shoulder there. I'll change it to the last year. You can see where when I first started this, I had some shoulder issues that have gotten better. I still do experience some pains with that, but no big deal there. You can also track blood pressure, update that, same functionality, blood sugars. If you track those things for yourself, if you have diabetes, A1C, I don't have diabetes, so I don't mess with these, but those are there for people who do. You get into your progress photos. You get those to pull up here. So there's a couple different ways you can go about doing this. You click on see all, and you'll see from your first one that you took all the way to the last one that you took, and they're there all the way down through. If you take the photo outside of the app, you can click right here to find the photo and upload it. Otherwise, just click the camera, and then you can take the photo within the app. Obviously, you know, my flap is closed here. I'm just going to cancel. Let's also say that you've done the photos and then you want to download them to your device, so that way you can make a collage or something like that, which a lot of us do to show the progress. You just click on the photo you want to download and then click the little button up there. I downloaded it, and then there you go. I can use it later to make a collage. You have your photos all the way down through. You can go to your log. This shows you all your workouts that you've done. It's basically since you started the program from the beginning. Like, it looks like my first one was back in 2016. That was the first time I did one. But like, you look at the last one below the belt I did last night. I click on it. It'll show me my zones, the time completed, calories burned, 100%, how much of it I did. You can see a little graph about where you were with your heart rate during the time and what you rated the work at. For some reason you want to remove it, you can hit the trash button right up there and it'll delete it. I'm not doing that because it's part of my tracking. You can go here to user guide. It's the next tab you got. Sorry, I'm at work here and the signal can be a little weak in some of these areas. I'm on data trying to do this. And then you have app basics, the workout, nutrition, setting goals, the list. That's an important thing that to check out for those of you who are getting started here. But this is where all your user guides are at. Like I said, I looked in these, I scanned through them. I didn't see anything within the app basics that really went into a full-fledged detail of, hey, this is how you do every little functionality within the app. So that's why I wanted to create this video. You go here to nutrition. That's a little apple symbol there. I've saved a few recipes that I want to try, but there's all kinds of stuff in here that DDP, you got an Austin Aries one here, and a couple other folks that he works with that have created videos for different things, for those of you who are really trying to get into the nutrition piece of this as well. You go here, you got DDP TV. This is where you get your Motivational Mondays, and you got the theatrical release here, We Can Rebuild You documentary. I would hope that the Alder video and maybe Relentless, some of that other stuff will show up here eventually. This is also where he does other videos, Motivational Mondays, Rebuild, just general news, inspiration, some instructional videos. There might be something in here like what I'm doing right now. I haven't checked through it, what have you. And then you'll also have a message center. Which you might get a message about your app subscription. I got one, congratulations on your progress. When I finished my beginner program, This video was pretty cool. Then you got your settings down here, and this is clearing downloads. If you download anything, you can do it here because you can download these for offline usage. Subscriptions shows you your subscription. You can go to your preferences. I picked R because sometimes I enjoy occasional F-bomb. Your imperial metric settings, your email settings, your target heart rates. I don't know about some of you guys. Sometimes I have trouble hitting a 125 to start, but then once I get going, I can hit 145 and above pretty quick. So I got to figure out where my real zone is on that. But you can make changes and just hit save. Go to your profile. You can just click on the photo to change it. You can also change your active fitness level there, change your password, change any of your other basic information. And then if you have a question about the app itself, or you're having an issue of some sort, you can come here to support, type in whatever you got going on, and then submit that. These guys, you know, I've contacted them quite a bit for different things, whether it be points or orders or what have you, and they're always very responsive and very helpful. So definitely contact those guys if you need it. But that's pretty much it. I hope, you know, my buddies who are getting on this find this helpful. I hope everybody else who takes time to look at this, that it, you know, it's helpful for you too if you need it. But that's pretty much it. So you can also see down here your points and your rank. You click on scorecard, and it brings up the same thing from there, where you don't have to necessarily click on tracking right away. But that's it. If you guys have any questions, you know, feel free to ask on the video. Either, you know, I or other people who are more knowledgeable than me will, you know, do what we can, or because we're here to help each other, or just contact support. Like I said, you can also do it from the website, and you know, get at it. Bang.